thing resolved. It'd be a great Christmas present for all of us if they do.
Yeah, the tragedy is, too, the inside traders, the guys that know what they're doing, will short sell on that downside, and poor saps out there like myself get hit with our 401ks and things like that and take a big hit.
At the worst time of the they start to see any sort of a sell-off this week or the few days of trading next week, it could be a very significant drop as people basically emotionally play follow the leader.
Well, we certainly appreciate your joining us on AM Tampa Bay, and it's a great website, daytradefund.com. Jay Ratliff, we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Jay.
And Merry Christmas, I might add. It's 6:47 to the newsroom in March.
Good morning. If you lost your home to foreclosure between 2008 and 2011, you may be entitled to compensation, but only if you filed the paperwork on time.
The largest mortgage companies in America agreed to settle out of court when they were accused of filing fraudulent paperwork. Notices have already been sent to people on the compensation list, but Attorney General Pam Bondi says a lot of folks never bothered to open them.
Many people get so much junk mail that they're just tossing the letters and not responding. But there are so many eligible Floridians out there who have not taken advantage of money that they are owed by these banks.
To see if your name's on that list, click on nationalmortgagesettlement.com. The deadline is January 18th. Rick Flagg, Tallahassee.
Longtime Florida Agricultural Commissioner Doyle Connor has died at age 83. Connor died Sunday morning at the Cross Landing Nursing Home in Monticello. Connor was the youngest House Speaker in Florida history when he was elected Agricultural Commissioner in 1960. 970 WFLA Sports, here's Ronnie Night Train Lane.
Good morning. The Bucks turned the ball over 5 times and are routed by the Saints yesterday in the Big Easy, 41-0. Josh Freeman fumbled and threw 4 interceptions yesterday and playing one of the worst games in his young career. The Bucks will host the St. Louis Rams Sunday at 1 at Raymond James Stadium. No talks yesterday between the NHL and its players union. Today is day 93 of the hockey lockout that threatens to wipe out the entire season for the second time in 9 years. A violation of team rules will cost 3 Michigan players a trip to Tampa to play in the Outback Bowl. Coach Brady Hoke suspended a starting corner, his punter, and a linebacker yesterday, and the trio will not make the trip with the team to Tampa later this month. College hoops tonight, Florida State will host Louisiana Monroe. For 620 WDAE with Buck Sports Center's 4 times an hour, I'm Ronnie Night Train Lane.
And coming up at 7 o'clock, the first funerals from the Sandy Hook Elementary tragedy happened today, and it's not the time to fire a gun in public, but a couple of people decided to do it anyways. Martin Giles will have details for you coming up in 11 and a half minutes. Partly cloudy skies today, highs up to around 78, a 10% chance for rain tonight, lows going down to 66. Right now, 66 degrees in Tampa. Jack?
Away from Gary McHenry and traffic.
News on air, news on demand, 970WFLA.com.